Well then, 36-22. The Panthers not only won a game, they won a game this year on the road, and they won it by a pretty convincing margin. I didn't see that one coming. Don't get me wrong. I knew the Raiders weren't good. I knew they're not a great team. Um, I knew we had potential. I felt like putting Andy Dalton in there would give us a little bit of a spark. But I didn't see this coming. Him throwing for 3 touchdowns, over 300 yards, and us just looking good. I mean, we were up 33-7, I think, at one time, and they got. Of course, they gave us some late touchdowns. But we still won the game by 14 points. Maybe it was Bryce Young after all. Made a big video saying that hey, doesn't matter who our quarterback is, we're not going to do good. It's not such a bad thing we don't have C.J. Stroud because he wouldn't be doing anything for us either. It's not such a bad thing we let Baker Mayfield go because he wouldn't be doing anything for us either. And now, as good as I feel that we actually won a game, I can't help but feel like, oh man, maybe we did mess things up by not getting them and going after Bryce Young. Andy Dalton looked, he looked good. Looked like somebody belonged. Looked like the offense was made for him, and we're up 21-7 by halftime, and that's so big. Not playing catch up. So proud of them. They're left for dead by a lot of people. Most notably, well, maybe not most notably, but definitely by me. I've been pretty open all year about not feeling good about this team, not feeling good about the future. And look, I still don't think we're gonna have anything more than 6 or 7 wins this year. Actually, I think we'll be lucky to have that much. I think Vegas has a lot more issues than we realized. Looking at their losses, but to just go into Las Vegas and win like that, it's the problem with them. That's the problem with teams moving to Vegas, like that, or an NFL team like the Raiders. They had Oakland. I mean, the Raiders were built for Oakland. Their time in LA. I know they won one of their Super Bowls there, but it just never really worked out. Just Los Angeles was never really the Raiders. They're always Oakland. Something about being on that other side of the bay, away from the other side of San Francisco, being in the tough Oakland. It's just silver and black. It just all fit. Everything about the Oakland Raiders fit. And you go to Vegas, that's a tourist town. So now, granted, I don't think any Panthers fans are going to Las Vegas unless we're just gonna plan to go to Vegas. It's like, hey, let's go watch our team lose to the Raiders while we're at it. While we're there, say, hey, we've been to an NFL game at the New Vegas multi-billion-dollar stadium, which hosted the last year's Super Bowl. But yeah, I didn't see that one coming. I really didn't. I'm happy, happy, kind of shocked though. And now I kind of have to wonder, maybe, man, 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and DJ Moore so we can draft Bryce Young. Ugh. We could have just got Andy Dalton for nothing to start with. I have a lot of respect for Andy. I think he's got kind of a bad rap with Cincinnati. Those teams were, we're not really built for sustained success, and I feel like he still did a pretty good job. Obviously, I know his playoff performances are bad, but and I definitely don't think we have to worry about that this year. I think we'll come crashing back to earth. I think it's a case where he played a very good game. Andy Dalton was ready to go. He knew exactly. He'd been prepared for this moment, and the Raiders just absolutely no-showed until the last 5 minutes, and or however, I don't know what the time frame was to score those last 15 or so points, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. Didn't see that one coming. Still not expecting. Like I said, I'm not expecting a miracle. I think that was going to be looked at more as a one-off and us playing a bad team and us playing a good game. I mean, you still have to give us credit. We played a good game. Andy Dalton played a great game. Defensively, we did good. Ran the ball. Of course, I think that's been an issue with Vegas, if I'm not mistaken, is they've had issues stopping the run this year. Uh, Start paying better attention to the stuff going into these games, but that's I wasn't expecting much. I didn't think much would happen, and much happened. That's 36 points. I didn't know if we'd score that all year. Obviously, we scored all year, but that's like 3 weeks for us. Scored 13 points coming into the game. And I think by halftime, Andy Dalton had more yards than Bryce Young had thrown for all year. So yeah, maybe all the finger pointing at Bryce Young was for cause after all. Maybe I've just been too blinded by the way David Tepper's run this team and just feeling like everything's going to be every single little thing is going to be a failure. It is a failure, but I mean, we're still going to have good weeks and win some games. Maybe I've allowed that to blind me, So 0-17 watch is luckily over in week 3, so glad to see that. Be interested to see if Andy Dalton keep this up. Like I said, the Raiders I don't think are good at all. Like I said, I've had to walk back what I was saying about New Orleans to start with. I thought they were just a middling of the road team beating a really bad team on us. I know they lost this week, which is kind of surprising, but it's the NFL. You just never know from week to week. But I didn't see us scoring 36 points and winning by 14 in Las Vegas against the Raiders. They have some issues. We'll say that. They have some issues too. I still think we're the worst team or the worst organization in the league, which sucks because I love them. I want to see them. I was thinking under Jerry Richardson, at least we were a good organization. Did we always make the right moves? Of course not. I mean, there's a lot of stuff we've done that we did in his tenure that, under his watch that weren't the best things for us in our future, but we always could say that, we had a identity, we had respectability as a franchise, and, even in the dark time of the late 90s and early 2000s when obviously the Ray Caruth situation happened, and I believe Fred Lane was our running back whose wife killed him, then she took herself out too. And there's a lot of dark times there, but we got through it. And, there's always there was a light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe there is with this team too, and I'm just not seeing it. The light that they always say sometimes the light you see at the end of the tunnel is just a train getting ready to run you over. Well, what I'm seeing is a train getting ready to run me over. Maybe it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe we'll flip the script on that one, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna enjoy it. Be, like I said, proud of them. Big time congrats to Andy Dalton. I wish you'd give him a big high five right now. So over the phone, there you go. But like I said, 36 points. I'll take it. So that goes next week. Now, teams will actually have video or film to watch on Andy Dalton, and like I said, just have to go from there and see how it goes. And they're my team. Win, lose, or draw, they're my team. And I said that when we lost. Ain't that right, Louis? Look, Louis's got something to say about that. Our little black cat, our little panther. Are you our little panther, Louis? Are you our little panther, Louis? Huh? Look, Louis. You're a panther? You're a little panther? Yeah, I think I'm a little bit too happy about this. So I'm probably going to end this video before I do something really stupid. So, thank you guys, and hey, maybe we can have a respectable season. Or maybe Vegas is just that bad. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching. Take care.